Exploring two-step problems, part 2. Now, one of the things you need to do when you're setting up a problem like this is you need to define your variables clearly and talk it out. Frequently that can actually work to your advantage if you actually say what you're trying to figure out loud to see if it makes sense. Now, in terms of using number sense, that's also really an important idea because let me explain by showing you a couple of examples. Solve each equation using number sense. So what we have here is 5w plus 6 is equal to 36. So what we're saying is, well, this term right here plus 6 is equal to 36. So this here, we know right now that has to be equal to 30. And, well, if 5 times w is 30, what's w going to be equal to? W is just going to be equal to 6. Here, same sort of thing. This term here, minus 5 is equal to 10. So we know this term here has to be 15. And 3 times what equals 15? Well, 3 times 5 is equal to 15. So 15 minus 5 is equal to 10. That makes sense here. This here is 30 plus 6 is equal to 36. This one over here, some number minus 14 is equal to 34. So what number are we looking for? We're looking for some number here, this number here, subtract 14 is equal to 34. Well, then this number here, it has to be 48. And 4 times something equals 48, so n is going to be equal to 12, because 12 times 4 is 48. Now here, even this is probably the simplest one of the bunch. Some number plus 7 is equal to 10. Well, what number plus 7 is equal to 10? That's going to be 3. But if we have here, that's a one-step problem and figuring out using number sense. If we have a two-step problem, and this is instead something where you actually have it like this, r divided by, oh, let's say here, divided by 5 plus 7 is equal to 10. Then we know this term here has to be equal to 3. So what number divided by 5 is equal to 3? Then r would be equal to 15. And again, notice we checked our answers all the way through and made sure that this made sense. Here, and here's a word problem. You have $14 and are going to the movies. You buy a ticket for $8. How many candy bars can you buy if they are each $2? Okay, probably the simplest way to do this is to go ahead and take the $8 and say, well, $8 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is going to give me 3 candy bars, and that's $6. But if we wanted to write it out as an equation, we could go ahead and say, let C. Actually, let's go ahead and let C equal the number of candy bars. And it's really important to define that variable clearly. So C is the number of candy bars. So you have $14 and you're going to the movies. Well, if you want to write out an equation, you could actually do that. You buy a ticket for $8. You have 14. You buy a ticket for $8. And then you're looking to spend all your money. You have $2 candy, and you're trying to figure out how many candy bars you can buy. And so this is just 2 times C plus 8 is equal to 14. And so you just need to figure out this is going to be equal to 6. So C, the number of candy bars, is going to be equal to 3. And you're done.